Hello, friends, and welcome back. I have not vlogged in a long time. It's just been an incredibly busy summer, which is so great, and I'm so thankful for that. I didn't get to vlog as much classroom setup as I hoped, but I did get to do a little bit of that at the beginning of the summer. So welcome now to the first day of school / meet the teacher vlog. Tomorrow is the first day of school. It is 7:30 and I am finishing up a few things for tomorrow, but I just wanted to hop on and talk about meet the teacher because I left everything out for that reason. I didn't get to do it yesterday because it was just madness, but I did leave everything out so I could share that with you guys and get this new vlog for the new beginning of the year started. First of all, for those of you who don't know me, my name is James and I teach first grade. That is so weird to say, in Georgia. This is my 6th year of teaching, first year at a brand new school for those of you that are new. So yeah, I am not going to show you, you're going to see parts of my room obviously. I'll do a full classroom tour at some point. I have little touches that'll be added throughout this week and this weekend and as the school year progresses, but it is majority, probably 95% done. Just have some few things I want to fix up and finish up before I show you the full reveal. But let me show you how Meet the Teacher looked. So pretty much school-wide, they do stations for Meet the Teacher, which I have never done before, but I did what everybody else did because I thought that was important, and it worked really well. I was really happy with it because they got to navigate through the stations while I was able to mingle and talk to my kids and get to know everybody. I have 21 students this year. I met 18 of them at Meet the Teacher last night, so it was a great turnout. Had so much fun. So I'm just going to show you the stations I used, hopefully give you some tips and tricks, and then I'm going to go home and try to get some rest before the first day of school tomorrow. So let me flip you around so you can see everything. So as they came in the door, my door's closed. As they came in the door, this was step one, which was just sign in. I have my sign-in sheets flipped over because they do have students' names on them. And they signed in. And then we do a lot for military families here, so they also signed in if they were military. So that was step one. Step two was they had to select how their child will be going home from school on the first 2 days of school, so Thursday and Friday, and then the remainder of the year. I will try to show you a blank form because the form I used came from a friend and it was incredibly helpful. So I will try to show you that. I hope I don't forget to do that. Step three was back here, and they filled out their information sheet that is for the school. Most of the time I send that home in a folder, but we do those the night of so that they get done, so we have that important information, and then they left those. So that was really the only thing that they had to fill out while they were here. Step four was book of the month. I'm not going to get too close there because there are names on that. Let me slide that away. So Book of the Month is a program that we do here where there's a book for each month that every single class in the building gets and reads and celebrates that month, and they ask the parents to donate them. So once the book is purchased, and these are some old books, once the book is purchased, there is a label that goes in the front that tells who donated the book, when it was donated, and that's a book that I get to keep in my library, which I'll show you in my my classroom tour vlog. So I had all books donated last night. They love this program. It's so much fun as a teacher. This is something new that I have never done. So love that, and just another way to get kids excited about literacy. This table is a mess because I'm getting stuff together. So step five, I'm going to move those folders just because they have names on them. Step five was their child's folder. So all of their fun beginning of the year paperwork was in there. I'll show you some things that I put in there personally, but they just picked it up from here and took it home with them. And there's just a few things they have to fill out before they come back. Step 6 was super fun, and I don't have a lot of my stuff because I let a friend borrow them who had their meet and greet tonight. Step 6 was the photo booth, and I left this bulletin board blank so they could use that as a background. But I had a lot more signs, but this is the one that was the most popular, but just some fun back to school signs. Then I had all of my Disney ears and glasses from Disney rides that they used to take pictures, and they really enjoyed that. And then at this station as well, they got their treat from me, which, let me see if, it's focusing. Okay, so this was their treat for me. I did this last year. I have a sweet friend who retired from teaching and now bakes cookies full time. So she has done these for me the last 2 years, and the kids really enjoy that. So that is kind of where it stopped. So it was super quick, and then it gave me some time to just kind of socialize and hang out with them, and they got to look around. So I reduced a few things. Like normally I think teachers do like a wish list, and I actually did an Amazon wish list this year, but I didn't share that at Meet the Teacher because I'm going to share it through Dojo, which is how we connect with our parents here. Let me show you really quick, see if there's anything in this folder that I would like to show you. I'll show you my Meet the Teacher letter. This was super fun. So this is my Meet the Teacher letter. I stole this one from a friend as well, but I just talked a little bit about me, kind of my educational background, put my favorites on there, and then I got to put some fun pictures of all of my favorite things. So that was in their folder as well. Everything else was school related, and yeah, so I mean, in a nutshell, that is Meet the Teacher. It was an incredible night. I loved getting to see the little people. Those of you that have followed me, sorry, my lens is dirty. Those of you that follow me know that I have taught 3rd grade and 5th grade. So little people are new for me, but I really love little people. They were so much fun. They loved the room, and have some incredible families and just the sweetest kiddos. I cannot wait to see them tomorrow. So I will show you hopefully in the morning some things that I am doing for the first day of school tomorrow. Let's not go that way because that closet door is open. But I just wanted to hop on and show that Meet the Teacher stuff before I put it away. Really quickly, I will say, a lot of people have these framed. Mine are not framed. I printed mine on cardstock, and most people buy an 8x10 frame and they cut these out and then they don't fit. So I was gonna just use the paper. I had a sweet friend who gave me their frames, but I didn't want to cut them and I didn't want them to not fit in the frame, so I just taped it to the back of it, and then it sat up nice on the table. So that's a quick little tip. If you don't want to frame them, you can just use the frames to set them up on. So that worked really nicely. So I'll return those frames and probably get some new ones for next year and do that again. So yeah, I am not going to keep you long because I am super tired and have some things to do. I have to go to the grocery store and get some things for tomorrow and just finish up a few things. So can't wait for the first day tomorrow. I can't wait to take you along this new journey. It's so exciting, and I hope that you stay along. So until tomorrow, happy summer if you're still on summer break. Happy first day of school if your first day is tomorrow. I am so excited, and I will see everybody bright and early in the morning. Oh my gosh, it is the first day of school, and we are done. It is not the first day. The first day of school is over. It is 7:09 p.m. and I think I just forgot how exhausting the first day of school is. Plus, I am used to dealing with 3rd graders, which are a whole nother world other than 1st graders. So my body is getting to readjust to that. So yeah, it's been an amazing day. It flew. Didn't get to nearly half of the stuff that I had planned, but I'll take it. And it was so much fun getting to know them and teaching little people. So yeah, it was so much fun, but I will sleep so good tonight. And I will be asleep very soon. Really quickly, let me just tell you a couple things we did today that were exciting. So this morning we read the book Corduroy, which was one of my favorite books as a kid. And then when we got to the part where he lost his button, it turned into a scavenger hunt where Corduroy had left them clues to go and help find his button, which led them all around our school to see the most important places here. And so we followed the clues all around, and then it led us back to our classroom where the button was. Hold that thought, being called down the hall for a second. Sorry, one of my team teachers needed me for a second. We were trying to think of what to do for tomorrow for when they come in the morning, so I'll let you know what we decide on that. So the button hunt was super fun, and it did lead us back to our classroom, and our button was in Mr. Potato Head. I was trying to see if I kept the button. Yep, it's still on our easel. So that was really, really cool. We did that. That really took up a good chunk of the morning, and then we did read First Day Jitters. We had jitter juice while they decided how they felt about the first day of school. I'll show you the graph that we made, and then what else did we do? It really was such a whirlwind of the day, I don't even remember. I will show you our graph really quickly. I don't think you can see any names on this. There are some names, but you won't be able to see them. So this is just a little graph. This is a TPT document that one of our team teachers had. So they just drew a little picture in their box of how they felt, and then we graphed it. Tomorrow I'm going to go back and talk about, we're going to count how many people felt the different ways, and then maybe like do some math with that. So that was a lot of fun. And I let them visit the library and just check out some different books, which is always fun, and they really loved that, so I enjoyed that. And then, yes, let me show you some sweet little gifts that I got. So this is funny. This is a first day of school survival kit with all the good stuff in it that came at the end of the day. So it's really the second day of school survival kit, but that is so appreciative. And then, or I am so appreciative. And then look at these fun things I got yesterday from, I don't think I showed these yesterday, did I? I don't know. This is a cute little Mickey Mouse cup with Post-its and markers, and then this is a little kit with some different fun teacher supplies. So those were fun little gifts, and it is like storming outside now. Here, I'll show you real quick, which will be great sleeping weather. Look, it's raining. Great first day of school weather. Glad that did not happen during recess. All right, so James is real tired, as you can tell by the lack of energy that I now have. And yeah, this is gonna be such a fun year. I'm so excited. Love my kids so much. Cannot wait for this year. So I'll try my best to do some vlogging during the day tomorrow. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I will try. So hope your first day was great whenever it is, and it's Friday tomorrow, so happy Friday, and I'll see you soon, friends. Good morning, friends, and happy Friday. I am really, really thankful that this week of school is a 2-day week. I think it's the best idea ever, just because it is super exhausting this first week, and I had every intention to go to bed early last night, and it just didn't happen. I had a little bit of I thought that it was going to become a migraine. It didn't get to that full extent, but I had a really awful headache last night, and I took some medicine, and it made my heart rate increase, and that just like kind of made me panic a little bit. So I think it did not help me sleep any better at all, but it's okay. I feel great today. I'm a little tired, but we're gonna be good. So it is 6:55. I thought it was 7 o'clock already. 6:55, and I just got here. I'm just gonna kind of get some things ready for the day. I have some different ideas for some things I want them to do this morning as they come in for arrival. So I'm gonna work on a few of those things, and then I'll check back in and let you know kind of what I decide, and then I'll tell you about some things that we're doing today. All right, got some things together, and I'll show you those really quickly. Just gonna show you a couple of things we're doing today so that I don't forget to do that. and then have to scrounge around at the end of the day and find them. So one of the things we're gonna do is I Spy in the classroom. So this just really looks like a word wall that students would have in their notebook. But we're gonna go probably letter by letter and see if students can find things in the room that start with this letter. So it's good practice for some of the phonics work that we'll do this year, but also getting to know our classroom and kind of some things that are around. And then this was a game that I had planned for yesterday, but we didn't get to do it. It's just a very simple game board, and on each piece of the game board there is a favorites question. So they'll play this in partnerships, and they'll roll the dice, they'll move their piece, and whatever piece they land on, they will tell their partner the answer to that question. So we'll play that this morning. I'm sorry for the pause there. My memory card was flashing that I had no time left and had to delete some older clips from last year. So that's a few of the things we're gonna do this morning. We're also gonna do a little bit of a writing piece to kind of see what kind of writers they are, and then I'll show you what I decided to do for like morning activities this morning. So just gonna kind of let them explore some different tools that we use mostly for math. So I've just put a few at each table so they can kind of explore and play with those this morning. We got some dominoes, some geometric shapes. These are just some blocks that they can build some things with. Over here we have some tangrams and some little linking pieces. So they'll like that. And then over here, I gotta move a lot of my stuff off of this table. I was using it yesterday afternoon. And we have some pattern blocks. These, I don't know, these are like popsicle sticks, but they're plastic. So I'm gonna let them kind of explore. And then there's some area tiles. Of course, we used them for area tiles in 3rd grade. I don't know what they used them for in 1st grade, maybe just counting. So yes, that is what they're gonna do this morning, and then some of the things we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna continue working on a few things, and hopefully I'll get to check in at some point later. So happy Friday, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. So James is back at, sadly enough, 8:52 p.m. I've been trying just to get some things done that I always scratch my nose on the camera, sorry. I've been just trying to get a few things done before I leave tonight. I'm gonna definitely be here both days, tomorrow and Sunday. Just needing to get some things ready for next week. I am in a new grade level, so I have lots of new things to learn and prepare. But I can do it. So today was really, really fun. I am probably more tired today than I was yesterday because I didn't sleep as well last night. But again, such a good tired. So this morning went really well. I had all of those tubs out for them to just do some exploring with those different math tools, and they really enjoyed it, and they were very quiet. It went really well. Teacher brain tired, friends. And I'm going to definitely incorporate some of that stuff into our morning routine. I think it's good to start with some sort of play, and just kind of gets them in a happy, good mood. So I'm definitely going to be using some of that throughout the rest of the year, and I'll keep you posted on some of those ideas. We did some really cool phonics stuff today. I'll show you really quickly. This cool activity came from my friend Deanna that I teach with. So we just talked about our names and how important they were, and we talked about counting the letters in our name and how many vowels and consonants, and then we had to color the letters and write with a capital letter. It's real funny because I just wasn't thinking, and I said, well, I'm gonna model it with my name, but I should have done like just Brian or my first name, I guess, James. But it was real funny because I got to trying to talk about Mr. and they were a little confused because it's not spelled like it sounds with being MR. So I did teach them, I don't know if you can see, but I did teach them a little bit about blah blah, friends, sorry, a little bit about abbreviation. So that was fun, and they enjoyed that. They did a really good job with those. Really impressed. A lot of the work we do in our phonics unit coming up is all about names. So it was kind of a good little intro, and kind of for me, there goes the scratch again. Just a good way for me to see kind of what they already know. And then, gosh, what else did we do? I'm like brain dead, guys. We did do some cool mystery pictures with numbers. So they had a sheet that told them what color to color the numbers. So it was good to kind of see what they could identify number wise. And then it obviously turned into an apple. We did some, they did a lot more. Oh, and we did a writing on demand. So I did a pre-assessment for writing. They had to just write a true story from their life, a small moment, and that was really good. I was really impressed with some of their writing. Definitely already seeing some areas I can push them a little bit and help them grow in, and excited to watch that kind of transpire through writing workshop next week. So lots of fun today. I'm gonna try my best to hop on tomorrow and show you some projects that I'm undertaking. I still really haven't showed everything in my room, so I'll try to do that tomorrow. But I'm gonna get out of here because I am so tired. But again, such a good tired, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Happy weekend. Talk to you later, guys.